The concept of a Satanic New World Order seeking to control humanity through the narrative of global warming is a complex and multifaceted topic. At its core, this idea suggests that a powerful, secretive group is manipulating the global warming agenda to achieve their own nefarious goals. To understand this concept, it's essential to delve into the history and ideology behind the New World Order and its potential connections to environmental issues. The New World Order, a term popularized by President George H.W. Bush in 1990, refers to a hypothetical one-world government that would oversee and regulate all aspects of human life. While the idea of a unified global governance may seem appealing, many theorists believe that such a system would inevitably lead to totalitarianism and the erosion of individual freedoms. The satanic aspect of this New World Order implies that the group's ultimate goal is not only to dominate humanity but also to destroy traditional values and morals, replacing them with a secular, humanistic worldview. Proponents of the Satanic New World Order theory argue that the global warming narrative is being exploited to further this agenda. By perpetuating fear and uncertainty about the environment, the elite can manipulate public opinion and push for policies that increase their control over the global population. This might include the implementation of strict regulations, carbon taxes, and other measures that would limit individual freedom and choice. The idea is that, by creating a sense of urgency and crisis, the New World Order can convince people to surrender their autonomy and succumb to a more centralized, authoritarian system. One of the primary ways in which the Satanic New World Order allegedly uses global warming to control humanity is through the promotion of sustainable development and green technologies. While these initiatives may seem benevolent on the surface, critics argue that they are often used as a Trojan horse for more insidious agendas such as population control, social engineering, and the redistribution of wealth. For instance, the idea of a global carbon credit system, which would penalize countries for exceeding their emissions limits, could be used to strangle the economies of developing nations and prevent them from achieving prosperity. Another aspect of the global warming narrative that is seen as a tool of the Satanic New World Order is the emphasis on collective guilt and shame. By perpetuating the idea that humanity is responsible for the destruction of the planet, the elite can create a sense of collective responsibility and encourage people to surrender their individual freedoms for the greater good. This can be seen in a way that climate change is often framed as a moral issue, with those who question the dominant narrative being labeled as deniers or climate skeptics. This kind of language is designed to create a sense of social ostracism and pressure people into conforming to the prevailing view. Furthermore, the Satanic New World Order theory suggests that the global warming agenda is being used to justify a range of draconian measures, from forced vaccinations to mandatory education programs. The idea is that, by creating a sense of crisis and urgency, the elite can implement policies that would otherwise be deemed unacceptable, such as the restriction of free speech, the confiscation of private property, and the suppression of dissent. In this scenario, the global warming narrative serves as a pretext for the imposition of a totalitarian regime, in which the state has complete control over every aspect of human life. In conclusion, the idea that the Satanic New World Order is using global warming to control humanity is a complex and multifaceted concept that requires careful consideration. While the theory may seem far-fetched to some, it is essential to examine the evidence and arguments presented by its proponents. By understanding the underlying ideology and motivations of the New World Order, we can better navigate the complex web of interests and agendas that shape our world. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to critically evaluate the information presented and make informed decisions about the kind of world they want to live in.